I've had the privilege of working with Kaiya since I started here when she was in grade 2, and she has just been this absolute persistent, resilient young lady who has always just tried to figure out how to do things. So when archery came along, it was sort of one of those things that I thought she would have an opportunity to participate in. It took some accommodating. We had to kind of think outside the box, but she's definitely taken to it, and it's just been really cool to see her growth over the last 6 years since we started in grade 4.
So basically I have AMC, which is tongue twister, arthrogryposis multiplex congenta, and I also have clubbed hands and clubbed feet, which was a challenge because my feet were curved inwards when I was born. So I had about 4 surgeries to fix that. And then my hands are both like curved a little bit, so that's what makes holding the bow difficult, but that's why I have a reverse grip for the pulling back of the string. I feel like learning how to play archery with my disability hasn't exactly been the easiest, but once I figured it out, it wasn't too bad, since like I was capable to do quite a few things, just I had to figure out how to like do it my own way.
We started off using it's called a mini bow. So back then, you know, loading the arrows, half the time the arrows didn't even reach the target or they'd bounce off, so then we'd reload them. But she's gotten stronger, which over the years has made my job in some ways a little bit easier, because holding that bow, I just try to focus on not moving and allowing her to do all of the adjustments that she needs to do. Probably when she misses the target or doesn't shoot as well as she thinks she should, I probably blame myself a little bit because maybe I wasn't holding it the same way I should have been. But yeah, we always just figure it out.
That was a challenge because it was so tiny and it wouldn't have enough like force, so it wouldn't stick into the target. So I had to do, I think I shot about 50 arrows once because it didn't stick.
Kaiya will probably tell you that I think we both get a little bit nervous, especially our first tournament, which was at the Expo Center. One of our first tournaments was at the Expo Center, and it was down in whichever hall it is that has the bleachers. And we were the last ones to finish because we had to do some reshoots, we had some bounce backs. But when she turned around, it was really cool because like people were standing and applauding because they saw all of the extra effort that it took for her to, I mean, not just shoot the bow, but like walk back and forth and pull her own arrows and stuff like that.
Well, usually I'm nervous because like there's so many people and I have stage fright, so it's not easy, but usually it's not too bad, but I think the hardest is just like there's so many people and like I don't want to get bumped over or like knocked down.
I think what Kaiya really provides for other students is an inspiration, because it's kind of hard to complain about things like practice or missing the target or blaming the equipment when the person beside you is figured out a way to do it and is doing so with all kinds of accommodations and independence. So yeah, I think Kaiya, if anything, is an inspiration to other kids who perhaps every once in a while say to themselves, well, you know what? She's figured it out, and I can probably figure it out too.
Lifting up a cup, I have to hold it with both hands and like use a table to push my arms up. Or to write a pencil, I have to write with a pencil. I have to hold the pencil in a different way, like fingers better situation.
She's always been a really good advocate for herself. Even in the phys ed class that I teach with her, you know, she figures out, like when we were playing floor hockey back when they were little, like how to hold a stick under her armpit. She'll play badminton and do things like that. Sometimes she'll go into the hallway with a friend or two just so that there's more room to operate, less bodies in the space. But when she gets to high school, she's going to be just fine. She knows how to speak up for herself and she knows how to figure things out.
With the new high school I'm going to, I'm not sure if it's something I'll be able to, since we have a strategy that works and it'd be new people, different coach.
But you'd be open to it?
If I could, I would, yeah.
So it's just about providing opportunity for kids, because the last thing we want is a kid, you know, sitting on the sidelines feeling like they don't belong, they're not involved in something. It's really important for kids to feel like they're a part of the school community, and student athletics is a part of that.
Parkland School Division, where the world opens up.